Alright, so here's an easy one, guys. Topic 2, graphing using a table. So basically, all you're going to do is just make a table of values. You can pick any x's you want and solve for the y's, and that'll give you the points to plot. Alright, so let's start with like -1, 0, 1, 2. So I plug in -1 to my formula. That's 3 times -1 minus 2, which is -3 minus 2. -3 minus 2 is -5. So just to make it a little clearer, I have the point -1 for my x, -5 for my y. Plugging in 0, 3 times 0 is 0. 0 minus 2 is -2. 3 times 1 minus 2 would be 3 minus 2 equals 1. And 3 times 2 minus 2 is equal to 6. Minus 2 equals 4. So my values are -1, -5, 0, -2, 1, 1, and 2, 4. So I would just plot these. So I get -1, -5, 0, -2, 1, 1, 2, 4. Alright, now those aren't the only values on my line. I can pick any values. Those are just the easy ones to solve. So my line is actually the line that goes through those points. So now I have another one. When you have a fraction for your slope or for your coefficient, it's going to be easier to pick certain numbers. So what you want to do is you want to select a number that is a multiple of the denominator. Okay, so a multiple of 2 is what I'm going to do here. So here I'll do -2, 0, 2, 4. That way, when I do -1/2 times -2 plus 2, I get, let me give myself a little room here. Sorry. I get negative times a negative is positive. 1/2 times 2 is 1. So I have 1 plus that 2 equals 3. Anything times 0, 0 plus 2 gives me 2. Now -1/2 times 2 is going to, and then plus my 2. Negative times a positive is negative. 1/2 times 2 is just going to give me 1. So I have a -1 plus 2 equals 1. 4 times 1/2, what's 1/2 times 4? It's 2. Right, so -1/2 times 4 plus 2 gives me -2 plus 2, which is 0. So these are my 4 points that I can plot. -2, 3, 0, 2, 2, 1, 4, 0. So I plot them. -2, 3, 0, 2, 2, 1, 4, 0. Alright, and then that's my line. My line goes through those points. Alright, so one more example. Do it a little quicker here. So what am I going to use? Multiples of what for all my x values? That's right, multiples of 3. So I'll do -3, 0, 3, because my graph only goes to 5 and 5. So I can't use any bigger numbers. My next number would be 6 if I did. So -3 times a third is -1. -1 plus 1 is 0. 0 times 1/3 is 0 plus 1 gives me 1. 1/3 times 3 is 1. Plus that 1 gives me 2. So there are my points. -3, -3, 0, -3, 0, 0, 1, and 3, 2. Alright, and these are all linear equations, so it should look like a line when you graph them. The pattern that you see between the points should be linear. It should look like a line can pass right through them. And if I drew my right line correctly, it would. Alright, so here is your U-try. Very similar. One with a fraction, and then one with a whole number. Plug in some x's, get your y's, and plot it. Alright, see you next class.